Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Laura's Lane. I'm Laura, and we're doing our reflections for the week. Whatever week you find them, that means they're meant for you. And I actually drew the cards ahead of time so it wouldn't take so much time shuffling. So if you've got your journal or a voice memo or a piece of paper, um, these are great prompts if you want to do some work. Or you can just listen and just kind of have your automatic responses and um, do what you wish with them, but they're great for this is the time for this is all opportunities for reflection and self-reflection, soul growth, synchronicities. It's kind of what this is about. And so I'm going to invite you to take a couple breaths with me. This is what I do in the morning. It's a routine you can join me on. But just before we go into this um, reflection reading, let's just relax. So we're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 6. Breathe in and out. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Relax the body and the mind. Okay, very simple to start. So, cards today. Questions for us. What have we got here? What good habits do I want to incorporate into my life? This is journal worthy or checklist worthy. What good habits do you want to start? You want to start working out? You want to start walking? You want to start connecting to people? You want to pick up a hobby? You want to write? You want to become more disciplined? You want to cook healthier food? You want to get the toxins out of your life? I do a series on toxins. That's why I'm laughing. It is important. I mean, really, we reclaim more energy and more power when we remove the toxins. So if you'd want to join me, please do. I have a playlist of just short little swaps you can do. So again, this is a great question. What good habits do I want to incorporate into my life? This is just obviously a gentle invitation to consider it and take whatever action you see fit. Okay, next, our soul growth card is about transformation. Transformation. So, what kind of transformation are you in the midst of? Or do you want to be in the midst of? This card, I will read it to you, says, I'm constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures that I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I'm aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. I love this because we are constantly evolving. Whether we're solidifying the same repetitive patterns in our life or we are branching out to new ones, whatever is beneficial and whatever life you want to create, this is part of how we do it, right? Um, so when you're presented with situations this week, is it possible that you will look at them as a way to learn and grow? Or maybe you want to journal about that. Maybe you want to journal and say, okay, this situation happened. This is how I felt. Oh, I see this is the golden nugget in it. Good situation, bad situation, whatever. We don't have to really label it. But transformation is a key word for the reflections you want to do this week. Mm-hmm. And for those who love synchronicities, starting fresh, 1313. Starting fresh. So perhaps you will run into the number 13 this week. Step out of your comfort zone and begin creating something meaningful. That's lovely. Your skills and talents are aligned to bring you auspicious rewards. Build your confidence and trust in your decisions as you embark on new beginnings. That's great. So stepping out of your comfort zone, that's another thing you might want to reflect on, where that's happening and or not happening, right? Or where you want to, maybe you haven't yet. And maybe now it's time to incorporate the new good habit that lets you do that. And then if you are going a little bit deeper, I pulled a shadow work card. That is, your fullness is sacred. Yes. This is acknowledging the importance of big emotions, loud truths, and your presence is worthy. I agree. Anytime we have those big emotions, it's not time to beat ourselves up. It's time use it as a road sign. Say like, oh, there must be something here, right? What do I want to do with it? Sometimes we want to breathe through it. Sometimes we want to think about it. Sometimes we don't. Just I invite you this week, potentially, if you do have these big emotions, not to spiritual bypass, meaning not to just be like, oh, God, I can't look at that. I can't look at that. No, no, no. Well, it'll probably just come around again if you do, right? So, our question is, what am I resisting feeling right now? Another question that is perfect for the journaling. You know that saying, we have to heal it to feel it? I mean, we have to feel it to heal it. Oh my goodness. Right? It's true. What we were just talking about. You don't want to spiritual bypass things, but what is it? Are you resisting any feelings right now? This card is inviting you to take a look at it. And I love reflections, obviously. That's why I do these videos. But reflection is not to like drown in the seriousness of or attacking yourself and maybe where you're imperfect, because we are all imperfect. It is meant to lift you so you can rise up and become the best version of yourself. Don't drown in it, okay? I also invite you in the link below. I finally finished my workbook. So I'm a big fan, and I've taught over the years that it's important for every individual to have their own personal toolbox, meaning when you come up against those moments in life where you're frozen or ungrounded or overwhelmed or confused or stuck or any of those kind of things that aren't necessarily very comfortable, um, that it's important that we have a toolbox that's already been, if possible, defined, that we can go to and figure out how to move through that moment in a healthy way, not to bypass it, like I was talking about. So if you go to the link below, if you go to the description, you'll see a link to a free downloadable PDF called the Empowered Lane Toolbox. Yeah. And right now it is a PDF so you can print it, but eventually I'll also try to work on having one that you can keep on your computer. But actually printing something off, having it in your lap, or writing, there's something beautiful that happens when you connect the thoughts and your words to actual paper by you writing it out and working through it or scribbling something out. It's a beautiful process. So I invite you, if you're interested, to grab that toolbox and you can share it with your friends. It is my gift to you because I believe everybody should have a toolbox and not everybody thinks about it. So thank you for being with me. Cheers to you. Cheers to the now moment. Stay open, stay authentic, and happy reflecting. Ciao for now.